Good morning, my dear students. Once again, welcome back to my class in English grammar. Yesterday, I completed my part 2 videos of noun. Now, we will start today with second chapter, which is the second kind of parts of speech. And our second chapter is pronoun, the pronoun. Class, this is for class 7 and 8, subject English grammar. Before starting, I would like to tell you one thing. The students of class 7 and 8, don't get confused. You will be thinking that there is two class 7 and 8 both. The thing is that in class 7 and 8, the portions are same. In class 7 also it has been given their noun, pronoun, and 8 also noun, pronoun. So these two chapters are same. So I am making only single video for these two classes. But as the chapters will be changed, I will split the video. I will make separate video for you. Thank you. Now let's come to the point. The pronoun. Pronoun. Definition. Pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used in the place of noun. A pronoun is a word. A pronoun is a word which is used in the place of noun. And also there are many different definitions. A pronoun is a word which is used instead of noun. Pronoun replaces noun. So we can understand that pronoun is a word which is used in the place of noun. For example, I, we, you, they, each, every, this, that, etc. Now we will read its kinds. If you talk about its kinds, then there are different kinds, and in different books, different number of kinds has been given. In some books, it has been given 7 kinds and 8 kinds, and somewhere there are 9 kinds. So we will study approx 8 or 9 kinds. So its first kind is personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. Personal pronoun with name, it is very simple. We can understand that personally, like its example is I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Here we will understand its example only, and we will make some sentences to understand it in a better way. No need to learn its definition. You have to learn the definition only. Pronoun. A pronoun is a word which is used in the place of noun. This one you have to learn only. So personal pronoun, what comes in personal pronouns? Personal pronouns comes I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are known as personal pronouns, and I'm sure that you must be knowing how to make sentences with these pronouns, like I go to school, we play in the evening, you are going to market, they go to college. This way you can make sentences, you must be knowing. Now next, two. First, let me write all kinds. Personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, personal possessive demonstrative distributive pronoun, distributive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, reciprocal pronoun, relative pronoun, 8 interrogative pronoun, and 9 emphatic pronoun. Emphatic pronoun. So here we can write that there are 9 kinds of pronoun. Here we can write here there are 9 kinds of pronoun. Now second kind, possessive adjective. Sorry, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun, as I taught you in last class in case. When I was teaching you case of nouns, that time I taught you possessive pronouns. Let's write the examples. Possessive pronouns: mine, yours, ours, his, theirs. These things. These are possessive pronouns. One more is missing, hers. Hers. These are possessive pronouns. And how to make sentences? Possessive pronoun, what is the meaning of possess? Possess means when we possess something. Possess, its meaning, Hindi meaning, adhikar jatana. Like, this house is mine. This pen is mine. This school is ours. So, these things are used in order to possess something. In order to possess any kind of thing. So, this is possessive pronoun. The next one is demonstrative pronoun. When we listen the name, the kind's name, demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrate means darsana, to show something, dikhana. Its example is this, that, these, those. There also. Their introductory subject, it is known as their, etc. So these are known as demonstrative pronoun. And sentences, if we talk about how to make sentence, then it is very easy. This is a car, this is a chair, that is a boy, that is a girl, these are classes, these are boys, these are girls, these are chair. So this if you want to make sentences, then it is very simple. And these all work as a subject. These all pronouns work as a subject. And also in object it can be used. Distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun, again the same, with name, example comes. We can understand. Distributive, that means distribute something. ये बांटता है. Like each, every, either, neither. These are the example of distributive pronoun. If you make sentences with these examples, each of the student was given a prize. Every student was present in the classroom. Either of you is guilty. Neither of you is guilty. Either of you is guilty means आप में से कोई एक दोषी है, कसूरवार है. Neither of you is guilty means आप में से कोई भी दोषी नहीं है. All are innocent. Each of the student was given a prize. प्रत्येक विद्यार्थी को एक एक प्राइज दिया गया. This way we make sentences by the help of distributive pronoun. Now the next one is reflexive pronoun. Again, reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun means it reflect. Just let me write down the examples first. Reflexive pronoun: myself, yourself, yourselves also, themselves, ourselves, herself, himself. These are the example of reflexive pronoun. It reflect, like we study ourselves, I study myself, you play yourself, they play themselves. Here no need to get confused. When we if we are talking about only one person, then there will be used yourself, and when we are talking about many people like आप लोग, then yourselves. बट मैं सिर्फ आपके बारे में बात करूंगी कि आप खुद से पढ़ते हैं, then you study yourself. बट when I speak, आप लोग खुद से पढ़ते हैं, then you study yourselves. We study ourselves, we play ourselves. This way we can use it. Now I'm coming to the next kinds: reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronoun, its example is each other, one another. Each other, each other, we love to each other, we understand to each other, you understand to each other, and we help one another. This way we can make sentences by the help of reciprocal pronoun. Now the next one is relative pronoun. Relative pronoun, that means relation. Relation with subject to another word. Like who, whom, whose, which, what, that. Relative pronoun is very, very important. When you speak English, when you make some sentences, it is very useful. I am just giving you an example. Let me write a sentence because it is very important. Relative pronoun like the boy who is playing is my brother. Suppose, and just guess what is relative pronoun. This is relative pronoun. The sentence is the boy who is playing is my brother. वो लड़का जो खेल रहा है, वो लड़का जो खेल रहा है is my brother. This way it is, this sentence is indicating that who is relative pronoun. Who जो है relate कर रहा है the boy को मेरे भाई के साथ. Okay, so this way we can understand relative pronoun. This way we can make many sentences. The person who is sitting outside is my father. The pen which you gave me is stolen. The mobile you gifted me was stolen yesterday. This way we can make many sentences. So relative pronoun is very important. Just keep it in mind. It is very useful for making sentences, for writing something. Now I'm coming to the next example, that is interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun, again it is very simple. Interrogative, when we listen the word interrogative, that means for asking something, for queries, for questions, like who are you, what is your name, where do you live, what do you like that. Interrogative pronouns, examples, same we can write what, where. One example was also missing here, where also. What, where, which, who, whom, what, where, who, whom, whose, which, where. Yeah, what, where, which, who, whom, whose, which, what, that, etc. So also interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun what, where, which, who, whom. This way we can make sentences with interrogative pronoun by the help of these pronouns. Let's make sentences like what is your name, where do you live, which is your favorite subject, and if someone is coming who is unknown to us, then we can ask the questions here. Who are you? whom do you know, आप किन्हें जानते हैं? whom do you like, आप किन्हें पसंद करते हैं? तो this way etc. there can be more examples. So this is interrogative pronoun. Now the next one is emphatic pronoun. Emphatic pronoun, when we listen this word, this kind, it also indicates that it emphasize something, means its meaning is जोर देना, प्रेशर देना. Its example is again same. Its example will be same, but there is different thing. Its example is same with reflexive pronoun. Myself, yourself, ourselves, themselves, etc. Its example is same with reflexive pronoun, but sentences, when you make sentences, its uses is different. Its uses are different. So how I make you some sentences, I write some sentences so that it will be clear to you. Like reflexive pronoun, now we have to understand the difference between reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun. Reflexive pronoun, one sentence, I, suppose there was a birthday party at my home. I invited you myself. I invited you in my birthday party. I invited you in my birthday party myself. Means I invited you in my birthday party myself. Also we could have written here I invited you myself in the birthday party. There is no any problem at all. So मैंने खुद से आपको पार्टी में बुलाया, खुद से मैंने इनवाइट किया आपको, इनवाइट किया था, बट आप नहीं आए. एंड वन सेंटेंस इसमें कैजुअल है. यहाँ पे ये जो सेंटेंस बन रहा है ये कैजुअल है कि मैंने खुद से आपको बुलाया था. बट व्हेन वी राइट आई माई सेल्फ इनवाइटेड यू इन द पार्टी. स्पाइट ऑफ दैट, उसके बावजूद भी आप नहीं आए. स्पाइट ऑफ दैट यू डिडंट कम इन द पार्टी. I myself, मैंने खुद से. There is emphatic. This is emphatic pronoun. This is emphatic pronoun and this is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun. And this is emphatic pronoun. I myself, just see the sentences, a sentence here. What is the difference? I myself, मैंने खुद से आपको बुलाया था, मैंने खुद से आपको इनवाइट किया था. स्पाइट ऑफ दैट यू डिडंट कम, उसके बावजूद भी आप नहीं आए. सो आई फेल्ट वेरी बैड. आई माई सेल्फ एंड आई इन्वाइटेड यू in my birthday party myself. This is the difference. So I hope you must have understood. I tried to make you understand in a very well way. And in spite of that, if you have got any kind of confusion, then you can write in comment box. And one more thing related to this chapter, there exercise has been uploaded in PDF file, and you can take out the PDF file and write down the exercises. There are 4-5 exercises are there. You must practice it, you must make it, you must solve it, and make a note. And again and again I am saying the same things, that when the school will open, when the school will run, I will check it seriously. So don't take it easy. Keep writing, keep learning, and keep reading at your home. Thank you very much.